Friday marks the very first day of the U.S. Olympic trials for track and field. It is a very big part of NBC Sports lineup here on 11 Alive over the next 10 days. And as always, there are a lot of great Georgia athletes competing for spots in Paris. And joining me is five-time Olympic medalist and NBC track and field analyst Sanya Richards-Ross, who also lives right here in Atlanta. But Sanya, today you are in Eugene, Oregon, and right now where all of that action from the trials will take place right here on NBC. We want to start off with, first of all, thanking you so much for being here. And what is the vibe out there right now? What are you looking forward to seeing over the next 10 days?
Well, hey, Faith, thank you so much for having me. I mean, the anticipation is already high. We're actually headed out to the track here in just a few hours, and I am so excited. They called Hayward Field, Eugene, the track town capital of the U.S. for a reason. The fans absolutely love track and field here. They appreciate performances. They're going to be fueling on these athletes to great performances, and I literally cannot wait.
A lot of us are so excited. I want to talk about one of the key races we are always interested in. That's the 100 meters. Christian Coleman is an Atlanta native. We know that he and Noah Lyles, he will be dueling it out. We are going to be looking to see what comes out of that. So we want to know, what are your thoughts on this particular race? What specifically do you like about Christian Coleman as you've followed his career?
Yeah, Christian Coleman is one of my favorites. He is just phenomenal. Him and Noah are going to have a great matchup here. If you've been following them, Noah won the U.S. Indoor Championship, and then Christian came back and won the World Indoor title. And so they've been kind of going back and forth this season. So it's going to be really fun. Christian obviously has more experience in the 100. Noah Lyles is better known as the 200-meter champion, although he did win the gold at the World Championship last year. So you talk about a story, a rivalry, and something that you should really tune in for and get excited about. It is going to be that head-to-head matchup with Christian Coleman and Noah Lyles, and they are the perfect rivals. Christian Coleman's going to get out really fast. He's one of the best starters to ever run the 100, and Noah Lyles is one of the best finishers. So, I mean, you couldn't write it any better. It's going to be a great race, and you can't call it until the day.
You cannot call it until the day. That is so right. Another one of our local athletes we were watching, it's another Christian, not Coleman, but Christian Taylor, a two-time defending gold medalist in the triple jump. He's coming back from a devastating injury, an Achilles tear, to try to win a third straight gold. So, Sanya, as an athlete yourself, what do you think his journey has been like with this comeback from such a major injury to try and win another gold medal?
Yeah, Christian Taylor has been such a champion on the track and a staple in the triple jump for so many years. And, it's not only a great athlete on the track, just a great human being. So a lot of us were really heartbroken when he suffered such a tough injury. Really hard for athletes to come back from an Achilles tear in any sport, but you can imagine how hard it is when you put so much torque on your body to do the triple jump. So whatever he does, it won't matter, because when you talk about someone who has such a great legacy in this event and will go down as one of the best to ever do it. But we're going to be excited to cheer him on. I hope that he's able to make the team. That in itself will be a great win for him. And then you put Christian Taylor on a runway at the Olympic Games, anything could happen. So, we'll see what he does. But hopefully he's not putting too much pressure on himself. Hopefully he's still having fun. This will probably be his final Olympic Games. So hopefully it's fun for him. And, all of us are behind him 100%.
Absolutely, especially us here in Georgia. And speaking of our Georgia athletes, the list of potential Olympians from our state, very long. We talked about Christian Coleman. We talked about Christian Taylor. Gabby Thomas is also an Atlanta native who will have a good chance to qualify. There are so many others. So we want to ask you, Sanya, what is your take on our city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia when it comes to the quality and quantity of these track and field athletes?
I mean, Atlanta is doing it big. I've been in Atlanta now for 2 years, and I can see why a lot of people love it. The people in Atlanta are so amazing. My husband and I and my family really enjoy being there. I want to figure that I can consider myself an Atlantan too, even though I've only been there for such a short time. And so, I just think that it's a great community, a lot of support, which really lends to athletes doing well. And so I'm not surprised that we have so many great people to root for that are Georgia natives. And I hope that Atlanta and the entire state of Georgia will show up, will support, will watch, will post, will cheer, because the athletes feel that. They feel that energy no matter how far away they are. So really excited for the games, specifically for the athletes who are from Georgia, and to see how well they will perform here.
Well, we will certainly be cheering all of them on. You know we got that spirit of the A all over the world. Sanya Richards-Ross, thank you so much for coming on. We really look forward to watching you on NBC's coverage of the U.S. track and field Olympic trials right here on NBC. Thank you so much.
Thank you.